Hello, welcome to Waypoint Survival. Today, I'm going to show you my complete sleep system. Stay tuned. Before we get started, I'd like to remind everyone to please give this video a thumbs up if you like it. It really does help the algorithm push the video out to more viewers. And also make sure and check out our website at www.waypointsurvival.com. This is where we teach survival and bushcraft classes, and you can get a good idea of what we teach all the way from Phase 1, Survival and Bushcraft, to Phase 4, which is our Primitive Survival and Bushcraft class. I think you'll really like the classes. We have a lot to teach. We have a beautiful facility here in southern Ohio that has pretty much everything you need for learning how to survive in the eastern woodlands. We'd love to have you in a class. In my last video, I showed you my sleep system. And I mentioned a few items, but I didn't mention all of them. I had some questions, and so I thought I'd put out this video. I've been using this system for quite a few years. It's just in an old Cabela's bag. I'm not sure exactly what was in here. I think maybe it was an old sleep pad. But anyway, it's compact. It weighs about 6 pounds, which sounds like a lot until you see all the stuff I have in it. So let's show you that right now. Opening up the bag, first thing that I have on top is an Eagle Nest Outfitters hammock. And like I said, I've been using this for a lot of years. I think I've had this since about 2006, something like that. But it's just a black and tan, super light, and of course this will hold, I think, 400 pounds. The next item that I have is a self-inflating pillow. Now, I don't have to have a pillow, but it sure makes it a lot more comfortable. And it's bright orange, so it could also double as a signaling device if I should need it. The next item is a Nemo sleep pad. This is super small, very lightweight. It isn't self-inflating, you have to blow this up, but because of the size and shape of it, it just fits really perfectly into my kit. And I've had this one for at least 10 years. The next item, I have my Eagle Nest Outfitter tree straps. And of course, this is very important if you're going to be using a hammock around a tree for any length of time, as using just a single cord will often put a compression ring around the tree, and it can actually be harmful to the tree trunk. So these tree straps are awesome, and they hold quite a lot of weight. It's a couple hundred pounds per strap. The next item that I carry, and I only use this, of course, if there's a lot of bugs around, but this is the Eagle Nest Outfitters net. And this is the netting that goes over top of it. Most of the time I don't use this, but every once in a while I get to an area where there's just a lot of bugs and mosquitoes, and having this along is a real lifesaver for a good night's rest. I also carry the original Pathfinder tarp. This is sil nylon. It's stitched with Kevlar thread, and I keep the cords wound around it. This is a 7x7 tarp. Next, in this storage bag, I have 6 of these MSR Nobendium stakes, and they're made really well. They are super strong, they're very lightweight, and this allows me to set up my tarp in multiple configurations depending on the weather. The last item that I have, a couple of pieces of cord. I have a hank of paracord here, as well as some other just regular line. It's got some brass ends on it, and this is just used for tying things up to hold stuff together, and that pretty much takes care of that kit. All right, let's show you what it looks like put up. Before I put the hammock up, I would like to make note that I replaced the factory carabiners with these black diamond carabiners. These are super lightweight, they hold a whole lot of weight, and it just reduced the overall load by a significant amount of ounces. So I like these better. These are actually climbing carabiners. You can get an idea of the load weight right there if you want to look at that. This is what I use to fasten it to the tree straps. And this is what it looks like when it's put up. It's a very simple arrangement. It's very easy to use. Of course, with the way the straps come, you've got drip lines here as well as one here. So when the rain comes down, it just drips off. If it gets really hot and I want to get more breeze, or I just want to sit in the hammock and just enjoy maybe a fire down in front or something like that, it's very easy with this diamond configuration just to pull up one of these nobendium stakes, leave it tied on, flip it over the top like that, and you're ready to go. And I like to put my hammock up high, just a little below my chest level. That way, when I sit on it and it stretches out, I'm not going to be touching the ground, but it's just enough where I can sit in it. So I'll start in like this, and I can push it down to where I can get in it. As you can see, with weight, it's just about the right height for me to sit here and enjoy it and be able to relax for the evening, have a little bit of a wind shelter from the back, and just be a lot more comfortable. Now obviously in this video I didn't show a sleeping bag or wool blanket, and what I will carry with this kit will depend on the season, where I'm camping, and what I think I will need. I have slept in this hammock at about 4 below 0 Fahrenheit, so fairly cold, and I've slept warm and comfortable using different ways that I've shown already on how I sleep warm at night, and you should check out that video if you haven't seen it. But all in all, it's a pretty complete system. I've used it for a lot of years. It's rugged, it's durable, it's not the cheapest out there, but it does what I need it to do. This is James Bender for Waypoint Survival. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Also make sure and check out the links in the description box below, just under the More button. And while you're down there, you'll also find our waypointsurvival.com link. And this is where you can sign up to take survival and bushcraft classes here at our beautiful training facility in Southern Ohio. And if you haven't already done so, please subscribe to the channel. We'd really appreciate it. And when you do subscribe, make sure and press that bell button so that you can stay notified of all of our upcoming videos, and we'll talk to you next time.